Gather round, kids. It's story time.
What story are we reading, Mr. Teacher?
This is a story from the book Squirrel Seeks Chipmunk by David Sedaris. Chapter 3, The Squirrel and the Chipmunk.
The squirrel and the chipmunk had been dating for 2 weeks when they ran out of things to talk about. Everything from where to bury their acorns to the weather, they had nothing. The longest conversation they had was about dogs.
Spoiled rotten is what they are.
Exactly. Finally someone that gets it.
It went on like this until, once again, there was dead silence. They sat there, paralyzed. Eventually, the squirrel got tired of this. He slapped the table and said,
You know what I like? Jazz.
With no idea as to what jazz was, she replies,
Me too. Isn't it great?
Yeah, especially the new stuff.
Exactly. The old stuff seems, overripe. Yeah, that's the word.
I understand completely.
and for the first time ever, they felt that they truly had a real conversation. Later that night, the chipmunk was trying to figure out what jazz was.
Maybe it's moldy tree bark or jumping off a cliff. And I said I liked it.
Years went by, and although she forgot about the squirrel, she couldn't get jazz out of her head. She then finally gets the courage to ask her sister.
Sis, what's jazz?
Jazz? Jazz is just music. And after hearing that, she realized she wasted years of her life worrying about nothing. The end.
That story stank. Yeah.
Then how about this one? Hello, Kitty. The animals gathered around for an AA meeting.
What's AA?
It stands for, Awesome Apples. Yeah, it's a club for people who drink so much apple juice, they act silly.
I want to be in AA.
No, you don't. Anyway, the members were telling of times they had apple juice related incidents.
That's why I'm not allowed Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Caw-caw.
These guys are ridiculous.
Alright, I think that's everyone. Oh, except for you, Mr. Cat. Would you please share?
Do you have a problem? Yes, I do. I've got a problem with these animals thinking that if they tell everyone about their so-called problems, then they will be cured, when that's not really how life works. Is that so? Well, I've got a problem with cats that think they know better than everyone else. Ha-ha! I'm so scared, he said, walking out. Later that evening, he met his friend for dinner.
I don't know what's going on with you and that mouse, but you better find a way to straighten it out.
What's he gonna do? Steal my cheese?
It's not what he's gonna do. It's what he did do. It was 3 years ago. Some bear cut up a line for the slide, Chuck E. Cheese. The next morning, the bear was found inside the slide with a wedgie.
Wait, bears don't wear pants.
Exactly! He gave him pants just to give him the wedgie.
Whatever. The next meeting started out like the rest of them. Same boring story after another. Just after a guinea pig finished some long story about who knows what, hey everybody, I've got something to say.
That's not how we do things around here. Before you speak, you have to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm a cat. As he spoke, the mouse began to start laughing hysterically. And with that, the cat stomped and said, Fine, I admit it! I'm a cat, and I'm an appleholic.
Hello, cat.
And with that, the mouse stood up and applauded with pride. After the meeting, the cat walked up to the mouse and said the last 4 words he would ever say to him. You saved my life.
Let's go finger paint! Yeah!
We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Stop Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock, it was a rock.